So the median is lower for this example on average who took less time to complete the puzzles. That was number 4. All right, next let's go to number 5. Which statement describes the difference in the interquartile range? Remember, the interquartile range is between your lower quartile and your upper quartile. So that's the range. Okay, interquartile range is between these two right here. So the question says, which statement describes the difference in the interquartile range? So the interquartile range is the same for the first period as the second period. B, the interquartile range for the first period is 15 more than the second period. C, the interquartile range for the second period is about 4 less than the first. And D, the interquartile range for the second period is more than the first period. So what did you all get for that? C would be the answer. Yes, it's about 4 less. So what was the range up here? This was 90 minus 75, which gave you 15. And this range here is 91 minus 80, which gives you 11. Okay, so that's a difference of 4. All right, number 6. The box plot shows the number of songs that were downloaded in 1 week period by female and male students at Morris Middle School. There were 16 females and there were 20 males. What is the total number of students that downloaded more than 8 songs? So more than 8. So more than 8. So here is 8 on the number line. So we have more than 8. And we have 8 here. So how are we going to figure this out? What do you think? Okay. Let's think about that for a second. So what you need to do for this problem is you're going to divide this up into your percentages, which gives you 75% of the graph. So we know we have 16 females, we have 20 males. So what you have to figure out is 75% of the graph. So 75% of 16 gives you 12. And then you do the same thing for the males, which is 75% of 20 males, which is going to give you 15. And of course, they want to know what is the total number of students that downloaded. So you're going to add the 15 students plus the 12 students, and that gives you 27, which is C. So that one took a little bit more math. All right, number 7. What is the difference in ranges between brand X and brand Y? So what you have to do is you're going to take the range, the total range. So we're looking at the total range from here to here. And then we're also looking at the range from here to here. So take a moment and pause the video and figure out the range for both. So what did you do to figure this out? So you have to look at the range for brand X. So brand X was 16 minus 11, which gives you 5. Then you take the range of brand Y, which is 18 minus 10, and that gives you 8. Then 8 minus 5 will give you 3. So that's a difference of 3 hours, which is A. All right, number 8. The results for a high school cross-country meet were recorded in minutes for their last 3-mile race. The results were then organized in the box plot below. Box plot below. There are 28 runners on the cross-country team. How many runners ran faster than 16 minutes? Remember, in a race, faster is less time. So pause the video and see if you can come up with the answer to this one. So this problem's a little tricky because running faster means that you have a slower time. So this could be very tricky looking at it. So what we're looking at here is there's 28 runners on the team, ran faster than 16 minutes. Well, 16 minutes is from here, not going forward. So if you look at this, what percentage is the lower part? That's 25%. So what you're going to take is 25%, which is a 0.25. You're going to multiply that by 28 runners, and you're going to get 7 runners. So that was the answer for that one. All right, next one, number 9. TV and homework minutes per night for sophomores. Which statement is true? The TV box and whisker graph contains more data than the homework graph. 25% of the sophomores spend between 48 and 60 minutes per night on homework. C, 15% of the sophomores didn't watch TV that month. D, twice as many sophomores watch TV for more than 1 hour than do homework for more than 1 hour. So pause the video and see if you can figure that one out. Okay, so if you notice, 25% of the sophomores spend between 48 and 60 minutes per night on homework, which was letter B. All right, number 10, the results for a high school cross-country meet were recorded in minutes for their last 3-mile race. The results were then organized in a box plot below. If 20 minutes is deleted from the data set, and a new box plot was drawn, what will remain the same? So pause the video and see if you can figure that out. So after reading and looking at the box plot, you should have noticed that the upper extreme will still remain the same, even if number of 20 minutes is deleted from the data set. All right, so the next thing that you will need to do is on your paper, notice that you have your pages. We've already done the warm-up and your observations, your notes, pages 1 and 2, so that's 173 and 174. Now we are going to start page 175 and 176, which is classwork, and they are problems 1 through 9, so you can work on that now.